What does GDP tell us about an economy? On today's episode, we're going to talk about GDP in full. We are going beyond growth, we're going beyond pride, and we're going beyond outreach. Hello guys, welcome to Solid Finance Podcast, where we discuss money, market, and economics. Once Nigeria and South Africa are being put in a sentence, it sparks emotions on the internet. But here's the truth. Economies are not judged based on vibes. Rather, they are judged based on data. Just so you know, GDP is not an insult. It is not praise. It is measurement. And if talking about GDP makes people uncomfortable, that is not a problem. It is just an invitation for you to understand the numbers better. So let's start. What's GDP? GDP means gross domestic product. It measures the total output of an economy, meaning it measures the total of goods and services being produced in a country. That is what GDP is all about. GDP does not measure quality of life, income equality, happiness, governance efficiency, or how comfortable people feel in their country. So, when Nigeria is being compared to South Africa, it is not a statement of who is better or whose life is better, but it is a statement of market size, economic volume, and production capacity. Let's just be raw. The GDP reality in Nigeria is that Nigeria has a massive domestic market. Not just that, Nigeria has a large informal economy, while South Africa has a smaller population, a more formalized economy, and high productivity per worker. So when Nigeria's GDP rivals or exceeds South Africa's GDP, it should not be shocking. It is just common arithmetic. There are more people in Nigeria than in South Africa. What is misleading is assuming GDP size equals GDP outcome, and GDP size is not GDP quality. Now, let's analyze the structure of South Africa and Nigeria critically. South Africa is more industrial, it is more formal, it is very structured, and they have better integrate into global value chain. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, GDP is informal. Consumption in Nigeria is very heavy, and Nigeria is less efficiently taxed. And this is why South Africa converts their GDP into wealth, wages, infrastructure, public services. Meanwhile, Nigeria are still struggling to do same. If you have any suggestion, do well to drop your thoughts in the comment section.